At 17 years old, I was convicted of 2 felonies and sentenced to 30 years in state prison. Hello, I hope all is well with you and yours. I am John, though I do prefer Johnny. One thing I like to make clear off the top is this: I was never a criminal or a bad kid. Didn't use drugs, didn't drink alcohol. I was just a regular kid, full of ignorance and insecurities. It was life that damaged me thus far and would come to a point where I didn't want to be here anymore. Now, don't get me wrong. I wasn't walking around mean mugging everyone, acting a fool. It was quite the opposite. I was strong in hiding my insecurities. I was good at concealing the anger and pain within me. I believe what kept me sane and kept me from killing myself was working out, Bruce Lee, breakdancing, and my 2 best friends. It would become 4 to 5 best friends until I stepped upon the path of self-destruction. You see, I come from a loving family. Though if you're not familiar with the nature-nurture theory, I suggest you look into it. I did eventually, because I needed to figure out and understand what happened to me, why I chose the path I did. Because I did choose to continue stepping further into the darkness that led me to a 30-year sentence in state prison at 17 years old. And know this, I was okay with it. Remember, I didn't want to live any longer. So to me, this was the next best thing. But in my silence, I knew there was something greater happening with my life. I just didn't know what, and I really didn't care. Or did I? And was it just my ignorant ego kicking in? Because now I'm 18 years old, in prison, full of anger and hate of the life given to me, now set free in hell, surrounded by anger and hate. I don't have to hide it any longer. I can set it free without worry or consequence. So I believed. Now, what I would like to do in the videos that follow, and I hope you'll join me, is share with you a book I wrote entitled A Journey of Reason and Purpose. Now, please know, I'm not a writer. I only wrote this book because the brother-in-law of the prosecutor on this case decided he would write about it and felt it necessary to depict me as the villain, as if it was all my fault. Never once reaching out, asking questions pertaining to the case, let alone my life. So I wrote my own book, a book of truth, a book of self. For I'm no longer ashamed to say, nature, life damaged me as a kid, emotionally and mentally, as it does for so many. But had it not been for me being sent to prison and having the strength and the fortitude to endure, to persevere, I would never know what it means to overcome and still be here today. For now, I leave you with this. You are not alone. Your greatness awaits. It won't be easy. It never is. Especially when it's worth having, particularly your soul. Just know, it all starts within. Now get yours. Until next time, I hope you'll share your thoughts with me. And I hope you'll join me on this journey of reason and purpose. Right on.